Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another phenomenal reading. We do. It's going to be over there at the Tarot Hall of Fame. Yeah, it might be there, right? And hope you guys are well. And it is getting springtime out here, but it's cold. Yeah, I feel like it is. But anyway, let's get into it. And we have reunions here, and we have courage before it. So this is what comes out, right? When I just kind of stick my hands in the deck, right? Of course, I can't see them, so uh, sounding really cool, courage and reunions. But before we begin, Sagittarius, if you would like your own psychic reading, they're accurate. I'm a Silva grad, yes, and about your own life, you can get clarity. Yes, you may, if you are, seeking some clarity, of course, and about somebody else, in case you are seeking clarity or you don't know them or simply you don't trust them, right? That does happen in this life, doesn't it? Yeah, it certainly does. And life's a little bit of a mystery. Yeah, it is. And interesting because, and if you would like to get a reading, Sagittarius, at the end we do the tarot spread. So you get two different unique insights. They're really a lot of fun. We do them on the phone. Of course, if you are unable to do that, we can get you a video. Yeah, they're very personal and very fun. And we have tarot readings unto themselves. And yeah, if you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, their link is below. So let's get cracking here, Sagittarius. Yeah, let's get cracking. We sound like we got the whip out, right? And so maybe somebody's worried you have the whip out because we have do not judge and it happens. And so here's, Mao, right? If you guys know Mao, he killed millions of his own Chinese people. Yes, he did. And I'm not sure what happened to him in the end, but Anyway, and so it wasn't that long ago either. No, it wasn't. I think that was only like 150 years ago or something. That's not very long ago, right? No, and you won't think so once you make it to 50, right? You go, that wasn't that long ago. And so we have do not judge, and here he is, the really mean guy sitting here. And you can tell by the way he's sitting that, and the way they are crouching. They're basically begging him, like, don't, send me to, I'm not sure, the work camp forever, or, do anything very terrible that, I don't really want to mention here because, but, don't hurt me, right? Basically, or, take my life, things like that. So he's sitting there and they're really worried here. And I'm not sure what this says. It's in Chinese over here, which is either, I suppose it's Mandarin or, can't think of the other one, Mandarin or Cantonese, right? But nevertheless, he's judging. Yeah, he is, or he wants to, it's interesting how this is a 40, and somebody do not judge. I feel like they want they want to like create a foundation with you, or they want stability because 4s are about stability, and these people know that if they get judged, their stability it's been wiped off the map. Yeah, wiped off not wiped off, but wiped off the map. Yeah, for sure, right? And it's interesting how they did that, right? And we have it happens. So we know what it happens mean. It's like, my cousin, when he was in his lower days, he used to have a hat that said shit happens, right? That's because he was up to no good at the time, right? And so he's changed, right? Yeah, he grew up, right? Okay. So we have it happens here, and let's have a look at that. But it really kind of means, it means that we make mistakes. That's really what it means. Yeah. And he meant that he was committing errors. That's what he meant. He didn't mean like I was making, like, I don't care if I what I do, right? That's what he meant. Okay. So in reality, important things simply happen. Things exist that can only be done. You cannot expect existence will do them for you. Okay, so this is the Tao. And today I was talking to a guy from Taiwan. Yeah, really interesting. And they also have studied Taoism there because I feel like they were part of China at one time, something like that. All right, and things exist whichever you do will end in failure. Okay, let me get down to the message here. This message talks about somebody who can deal with things that they do, kind of mistakes they do, and also they're able to kind of roll with things that happen to them. So this person thinks that you're going to judge them, or maybe you are going to judge somebody, but or it looks like that. It looks like there's fear here a little bit, like, and we have courage in reunions. In other words, so somebody's afraid here. It does look like enough courage to come for this, but they look like they're a little afraid that you're going to judge them. Yeah. And so a whole man is open to both, to the things to do and to the things that happen. Yeah, the courage to do things. And also when things happen, they don't break, right? Yeah, we need somebody a little strong, right? Remember, though, the action can never be more than the person who acts. In happening, what happens belongs to a superior level to you. It flows onto you from above like a cascade of flowers or blessings. That kind of just means that good things that happen to you is because you're superior, right? You're ready for them. And basically, you're in that higher vibration along with whatever those blessings are. Yeah. So we only attract what we are vibrating, or, yeah, exactly what our frequency is, right? And so we have courage and reunions. Yes, we don't need to read too much about that. And interesting how these are Chinese as well. Let's see what else we have. And we have the tribe. And the tribe is when somebody feels like you are family, or like they really vibe with you. Yeah. And here's the giraffe with the baby giraffe. And of course, that's tribe. It can be that somebody wants to marry you and they feel like you are their tribe or their family, right? Yeah. And so we also have the card of round and round, and these are not reversed. I'm just kind of holding them reversed. Round and round. Round and round is, it's a number, it's a 25, so this is 7. So this really means that somebody went round and round about this. They probably every day and every night, right? They're like, oh, I wonder if Sagittarius is going to judge me. That's what's shaking over here, Sagittarius, or cracking, all right? So however you want to take it, right? Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. And we have the Ace of Cups, and that came out reversed. Look at that. OMG. Let's see what we have. That's not really funny, is it? No. Okay, let's move this down. And the Ace of Cups is very beautiful. The little angel sitting there dreaming of love. And here comes the dove. The sun is here. And the sun is the crossing energy here. The sun is yes. You're going to have a new beginning even if something ended here. Or this card talks about, I don't mind if there's an ending in my life because I want this new beginning, the sun. I want this reunion. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby. And that was Austin Powers, right? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Is that the 4? It's the 9. Yeah, I can count, right? Yeah. So, I'm looking at the, I'm a little tired here, but I was looking at the Roman numeral, and this is the 9 of Pentacles, and she's sitting there on the couch with her cup of tea. She's usually a single woman. This is typically about a new life. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see. I mean, even in the traditional deck, it's about a new life. Yeah, it is, because it can be. 9s are completions, and that is a 9. And also, she looks like she's doing well all by herself, right? Yeah, she's got, she has the vineyard, right? And, okay, well, maybe she can send us some wine, right? Yeah, let's see what else we have here. We have the 4 of Swords. All right, so let's have a look. I don't really know all these cards yet, you guys. I have to be honest, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to go here. But, what's helping you, Sagittarius, is this 9 of Pentacles. And here's the nice lady looking out the window. And we're going to have a look at that. We are. And this is a feeling of being incomplete, still seeking goals. Yeah, interesting how I called it a completion. The 9s are completions, but in this reading, she feels incomplete because she's alone, right? Remember I said self-sufficiency. Excuse me, but she feels alone. And still seeking goals, though others may think you have it all. Yeah, so maybe you think this person has it all, or maybe you have it all. But there's somebody, like, it looks like you haven't seen this person in a while. I'm sorry, you guys. You haven't seen them or talked to them. And so somebody here in this reading, it's the person who's going to have courage to come forward. And they went round and round about this, right? And, maybe they think you're this kind of judge over here, Sagittarius, which, hey, maybe they gave you reason, right? Could be. But we always have to learn to forgive. We do, right? Unless somebody's trying to, like, really hurt you or something, For the most part, even though we don't have to always stay. No, we don't. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we just forgive. And so it's for us. Yeah, it looks like it's a big gesture for somebody else, right? It's really for us, so we don't have to live with that baggage, right? Yeah. All right, so this is helping you that this person is still seeking happiness in their life. And it's you, right? Show. Yeah, right? Mofo show. Okay, we got here, Sagittarius, coming into play as the Ten of Swords. Look at that. So this, I was just being very silly today, right? Yeah, whenever I start using slang and silly stuff, that, it kind of means I'm making fun of myself, right? A little bit, right? And we have the Ten of Swords here, but the swords are out, and here's this lady, and, in her nice purple dress. We're going to have a look at that. And the Ten of Swords here is better than in the other decks, right? Where the guy's dead on the ground. But the Ten of Swords is extreme unhappiness, depression, and a sense of loss. Allow new energy to transform you. Change is imminent. This is coming into play. Somebody's depressed and they feel incomplete without you. Wow, Sagittarius, you really kind of put them under a spell here. You did, right? You got your wand out. Yeah. And so, unless this is you depressed and feeling incomplete without them, that could be, this looks like definite soulmate stuff when we see the Ace of Cups and the Sun in the heart of the matter, right? Here's the Three of Cups, and I feel like it showed up yesterday. I might have used this deck yesterday. I really like this deck. It's different. Yes, it is. And, she took the Ten of Swords out of her. She never had them in her, but she just, she's unhappy with all these swords here. But here's the Three of Cups, and little Cupid over here is blessing this couple and, shaking the kind of, I don't know, holy water, whatever you want to call it, the spritzer of love, pixie dust, pixie love dust, things like that. But he's doing that, and the woman raises her cup basically to... She's raising him to the man, but it's kind of like, thank you, Cupid, kind of like that. And here he is. So they're celebrating here. And this is, they're celebrating right here. And in the near future is the Three of Pentacles. And here he is, and he's here with the nun and, the priest. And he is the craftsman, I believe. So, let's have a look at it. Let's see what it says about this Three of Pentacles, right? Yeah. And so the Three of Pentacles is, you don't have to believe in Christianity to watch these readings. No, you don't, in case you don't. And so this is well informed. You have great skill, ability, and talent. Recognition is due. So this is about recognition. Yes, it is. Well informed, or they're going to come inform you right here. He brought the scroll. It's almost like, he could have been working here because he's got an apron on. He was. But this person is probably coming to tell you and well inform you of their life and how unhappy they are without you. Yeah, I'm saying this with clarity, and you have great skill, ability. Okay, recognition is due. You're going to get recognition here. I feel like what this person is going to tell you, Sagittarius, is that I didn't respect you, or I didn't see you. I didn't have, see your worth. I'm pretty sure here that's what this person's going to do. And they're going to say that they didn't know that you were their soulmate. The tribe is really like a soulmate. It's like we belong together. We're from the same soul tribe. Yeah, we are. And they're going to tell you all this beautiful stuff. And they're going to tell you that they want a reunion here, and they want this Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups reversed with the Sun in this deck. This deck is all about, the Sun here is all about yes. Yes to everything. Yes, it's just a yes. Not to bad things, though. No. But whatever you want, or so they're coming to tell you here that, yes, I want a new beginning in love, and I didn't offer it last time. That's how it looks. They didn't offer it to you. Because it looks like some serious, oh God, Sagittarius is going to turn me into a toad. It's kind of how it looks here, right? Do not judge. Yeah. So the Three of Pentacles, recognition is due. Let's get a card on the Three of Pentacles. And let's see what we have with that. Yeah, this reading is kind of fun to me. And we have the King of Swords, Pentacles. All right, so here he is, and he's usually kind of Mediterraneans. Okay, they got him here as an Irishman. They do, as the Celtic deck, right? So of course, right? But here he is, King of Pentacles, and this is the person who's probably somebody either with money, or somebody who's earthy, or somebody with a lot of earth in their chart, is coming to give you your just cause, or your just. They're coming to tell you that you're wonderful here, and they're coming to recognize it. They're coming to tell you that you're just the best, and that they didn't realize it before, or maybe they were with somebody else, or there's just some reason why they didn't tell you in the past. Maybe they didn't know, right? There's a lot of people walking around with a brain that they don't use. Yeah, it's totally true here. Okay. And we have the Four of Swords, and this is typically about somebody who wants a new life too. Let's look at the Four of Swords, and the money is it looks like it's inside. So it's not clear if he's outside of the gate or inside, but the swords and the coins are here on the other side, so he looks like he's probably outside, right? But let's have a look. And the Four of Swords, a feeling of being cut off and out of touch. Yeah, so that's what your reading was about yesterday. I remember this. And, this person, we already see depression. And this woman thinks that, everybody thinks that they have it all. Maybe this person seemed like they had a lot of money, or they just kind of had it all. Whatever it wasn't enough, because you're the missing piece here. Yeah, you're the missing piece to the tribe, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're the one with the peace pipe. Just kidding, right? They're like, yeah, no, this person definitely wants to make up with you. And the Four of Swords showing up here is, take this time to think of new plans for the future and remain focused on your goals. So, yeah, that's why this is outside here of this kind of gate, right? This is somebody who's out of touch or cut off from something else. And maybe from you only, but it could be something else. But they are cut off from you. It definitely feels like that here. And they are thinking about their future. And this is how you're being affected. So this person's thinking about their future with you. And this is how you're affecting them. The Page of Wands, here he is. And he brought this giant, I don't know what it is, a cone-shaped emerald. That's not clear here. They got him dressed very interesting. Let's go look at the Page of Wands. They're all messengers, they are, but this one, it's a little bit different. Let's see here. And this is how you affect them. So the Page of Wands is indication of a message from a near relative or a close friend. Indication. And this is how you are affecting them. So, this can simply mean they're going to send you a message, right? I feel like it does. Because here in the near future, we have recognition. And he's coming to recognize something at the church, or he's being recognized. Yeah, he's got the apron on. He's being recognized for his good work. Here's the window, which is beautiful. And I wish I had one, right? A stained glass window for sure. And so, with money, you can get one, right? You're like, well, you can go buy one. And so I'm sure they're expensive, right? And so, but here, this person's coming to show you that, just to tell you that they recognize how important you are, because he's being recognized here for his good work. And the Page of Wands is, you're affecting them this way. Here they come with their message. Yeah. And the Magician, Sagittarius, is in your hopes and fears, but this may be theirs. These readings can be switched, right? For sure they can. This isn't a, an application for work where you're trying to fill it out for your friend. No. Oh, we don't usually do that stuff. No. Maybe when you're young, possibly, right? Here's the magician, and this is the hopes and fears. And the magician is El Magi. How do you say it? El Magi. And the magician talks about he has found the table of life. Yeah, everything's there that he needs. Honored are the four symbolic tools of life: the cup, the wand, the pentacle, and the bottle of whiskey. No, and the sword. His love and purpose are seen in the beautiful red roses and white lilies that surround him. The flaring red cloak of individuality protects him as he reaches out and masters the elements that rule himself and others. Yeah, it's interesting how he reaches out and masters the elements that rule himself and others. So this is really when we speak of the universe and we understand that God is in us, and and we are all connected, but we are all really part of the universe. And this is how we kind of hone our power. We're not over it, right? We are part of it. Yeah, we are definitely part of it. So, the key word for the magician is individuality. And so, you're hoping, Sagittarius, or they're hoping here. Let's get a card on that. That they have all the elements here to make this a go. Yeah, and now we have the Hierophant. Okay, let's look at the Hierophant here, because, he's telling them what to do, and, basically, like, he's supposed to be, the Word, right? Yeah. And so the wisdom and the Word, and so this is the Hierophant, is sometimes known as the Pope. He represents institutional religion and tradition. To his left hand, he holds a triple cross scepter. Okay, that's what they call these things, a scepter. I don't know why they call it that. Sounds skeptical to me, right? And with his right, he gives a blessing. Crossed keys and a dove, representing the Holy Spirit, are to his upper left and right, standing before a glorious stained glass window. It is beautiful. He traditionally understands all the ways of men. Tradition is the key word. This shows up here in the hopes and fears. You're hoping that you're going to have something traditional with them, maybe marriage, right? Because the tribe talks about something traditional. This is the family right here. It's about as traditional as you can get, right? We've been having families since forever, and I hope that continues, right? And so you want something traditional. Maybe you are hoping this person has the keys, like the wisdom, right? That basically that the Hierophant typically have. Crossed keys and a dove representing the Holy Spirit. And he understands all the ways of men. Maybe you are hoping this person, Sagittarius, will understand himself, because it does look like somebody had an awakening here and just kind of grew up and woke up and said, Sagittarius is the one. What am I doing here, you big ninny? Yeah, and we didn't put a card out for the last card. No, we didn't, and we'll do that now. And what is the potential outcome for Sagittarius? What is that? What is the potential outcome? And it is the Page of Swords. Okay, here he is. Definitely has a page's haircut, right? Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at the Page of Swords. It is somebody who is a messenger, but in this deck, right? A young person's activities could cause you some concern. This shows up in the, this is a trip here in the potential outcome. And maybe somebody has a child here and they are concerned about their child here. Something could be ending, definitely, because it just kind of feels this way. We have this, it happens, it's a 10, and that is completion. And let's see what else we have. We have the 10 of Swords. That is definitely a completion. Let's get a card on the Page of Swords. And we have it with Justice. Oh my goodness. Okay. So here she is. Maybe that's Libra, right? Could be. But this person, I feel like, has... this person's concerned about what they have done in the past. That's what that's about. The Page of Swords. right? And do not judge, and it happens, and courage, and of course, they're worried here about what they have done, and they're worried they're going to get justice. Yeah, and justice, maybe Capra Saturn style, that kind of justice, right? Which is karmic lessons. Yes, it is. Let's have a look at justice. Yeah, Capricorn. Not really Capricorn, but Saturn can be a real tough love teacher. Yeah, he can. And sometimes he brings in, in your chart, he is the added ingredient that you need, like within an aspect to help you finish it, right? So if you have all this talent, you still need discipline. And this is what Saturn offers. Yeah, you can't do really kind of much without the discipline of Saturn. No, you can't. So let's see what else we have. But the low side of that is control, right? Yeah. And so justice, a strong woman stands with grace and power. Her triumph is evident and emphasized by her vivid red dress of individuality. Interesting, because that's what the magician was about too. Poised and radiant, she is perfectly balanced between the two pillars. Her need to know and recognize her roots and foundations are seen in her deep green cape. Red and white roses remind us that true justice is given in purity and love. This person is hoping they're going to have justice. This person's coming to tell you that they want to be fair and balance the scales. But this Page of Swords is, they're worried about what they have done, not so much about their kid. Yeah, you're not going to just bring that in here and boom, right at the end. No, but since it's a page, since it said that, but this is about them worried about what they have done. And but they are coming here with grace and power. I feel like what they are doing, what's going on here is that this person took your power. They might have taken your grace and your power, Sagittarius, right? Unfortunately, it's kind of us who can relinquishes it. But, sometimes things are so difficult that we're just like, we're human, right? And we're like, and we break sometimes, right? Not, but, never break all the way, right? Because that's what this "it happens" card talks about. It talks about we do things in this world, and right, and there's always like a repercussion, or there's something, of course, even a thought has results. Yeah, it does. But it's like this card talks about it happens. It talks about being able to deal with things that happen to us. I feel like this person knows here, yeah, for sure. Do not judge, and it happens that they did some skizzits to you. Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure here. This person did something to you. They really hurt you, or they manipulated you, or both, or something like that. Because when you start the reading with "do not judge," yeah, and over here, this is about kind of worried about what somebody did when they were young, or something like that. Yeah, and maybe they're not even young. It's really about what somebody did. Yeah, and justice. Yeah, so they're afraid, Sagittarius. You're going to get your sword out. You're going to turn into this judge over here. They may be afraid of that. Yeah, we're going to end this reading, Sagittarius. This is a great reading in terms of somebody here knows exactly what they have done, and they know exactly how they screwed themselves over. That's really what this reading's about, and how important you are to them once they really woke up. This is kind of like people do it. It's not uncommon, but it's not an everyday thing where somebody kind of really screws with you and then turns around and goes, whoa, I'm just screwing myself, right? No, don't want that to happen. No, good enough. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell, you guys, so you can watch my videos. Go check out Divine Soul Astrology. That's my other channel. I would really appreciate your guys' support, and I am building it, right? Yeah, I'm going to have a video out tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, thanks so much for joining me, you guys. And it really helps. I cover the 12 signs. Yeah, I do. Thank you so much for your horoscope, Sagittarius.